What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy JC here. I am doing reviews and takeaways from this weekend's rugby matches. I know I said France and Argentina isn't a big game, but now that I've been watching it, it seems like a pretty decent game. Currently at halftime, a young-looking French team are leading 10-3. But I'm not even going to dig into that one yet. I'll dig into that one later on. I'm going to do the first game of the week. The first game. I didn't watch it. I saw highlights of it. New Zealand versus England. Okay. And what I can take out of it. First thing I can take from that is that the All Blacks are, again, reaching into their old identity where they are a dangerous team out wide. Okay? You saw it in the first Severies try when Damian McKenzie slotted a perfect, one of the best cross-field kicks I've seen in a long time. Okay? And Severies caught it perfectly and went over for the All Blacks' first try of the game. Okay? 1 point in it against England. People may say, oh, the All Blacks are not where they used to be. In actual fact, I'll say this right now. The All Blacks are still the team that always find a way to win. If they don't find a way to win a match, they seldomly lose badly. That is their identity. Okay? And I mean, it's in Duneden. Look, I'm not taking anything away from England. It was a rusty performance by the All Blacks, but even for a rusty team, you had a rusty All Black side taking on an English side that's at the end of their season. You can't really read into that performance. Okay? The question I have here is the landscape of rugby changing? Again, a decade ago, you had, okay, let's not even go a decade ago, let's go late 90s, early 2000s. There were only 3 teams: South Africa, New Zealand, Australia. Okay? The Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere had a big gap. Then England came in the early 2000s, winning the 2003 World Cup, playing in the final of the 2007 World Cup despite losing 36-0 in the group stage. Okay? Then France and Ireland started climbing, and Wales. Okay? And Scotland here and there also got a bit of a win here. Then Italy started climbing. And then earlier this weekend you had Fiji beat Italy. Samoa beat Italy. Okay? And you have Georgia also climbing. So that's where the question is the landscape of rugby changing again? Okay? Then let's go to pre-2023 World Cup. France and Ireland were hot. Look, I'm not saying they're not. I mean, I will be touching on the Irish game now, but that's what I'm asking. Is the landscape of rugby actually changing? I mean, have a look at the under-20 championships. Okay. But let's get off of that Let's get off of that. So, takeaway over here is All Blacks were just too good out wide, in my opinion. Okay? I'm not taking anything away from England's expansive attack. Their tries out wide were bloody excellent. But All Blacks were just too good. Okay? And despite that, the halftime score was still 10-all. Okay? The second half came. And it was the first time in a bloody long time I've seen the Duneden Stadium so quiet. Okay? England got the better of the All Blacks in the second half, in my opinion. Scoring the only try. Okay? Conversion was missed. Suddenly, despite all that, the All Blacks managed to outscore England 6 points to 5 in the second half. Damian McKenzie slotting 2 more penalties. Now, I want to touch down on something here. All Blacks scored 2 tries in the first half. Damian McKenzie missed them both. Okay? Giving them only 10 points. When the All Blacks needed it, Damian McKenzie stepped up and he won the game for the All Blacks. That is why I say, even if the All Blacks are being outplayed in the second half, they still find a way to win. Now, Scott Robertson, I share his relief here. Okay? I would share his relief. But it's a great start. It's a winning start against England. So, is there work to do for their next fixture? Yes. A lot. On both ends on the pitch. Okay? Another thing that cost England here, and it's not anything against Steve Borthwick, it's the bench. The All Blacks bench was also too good for the English bench. Okay? Which tells me, despite... And look, the gap isn't too big between the two benches. It's just England are still building. That's where it boils down to. England are still building. England have 4 years, okay? And please note, an Australian World Cup for England is a good omen. An Aussie World Cup 4 years from now is a World Cup in Australia. Last time the World Cup was hosted in Australia, England won it in 2003. Is that a good omen for them? Look, they didn't have the great start to this World Cup cycle, is what they had in those years. But still, you know what? Borthwick has 4 years to build this team. And you know what he's done with this team's improved a hell of a lot, okay? Hence why I'm saying, is the rugby world, is the view of the rugby world changing again? Possible. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please post your comment or your thoughts in my comment section, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys. Cheers.